We just learned Pavlov's machinery of association. Now let's see how powerful and how troubling it gets when applied to a human being. In 1919, the behaviorist John Watson set out to prove that human emotions could be conditioned like any other response. His subject was an infant known as Little Albert. At first, Albert showed no fear of a white rat. He reached out to play with it. But Watson began pairing the rat with a terrifying noise. Every time Albert touched the rat, Watson struck a steel bar behind his head with a hammer. After only a few pairings, the rat alone made Albert cry and recoil. He had been conditioned to fear it, and his fear generalized. He became frightened of other white furry things, a rabbit, a fur coat, even a Santa Claus mask. The study is now considered deeply unethical, and it would never be allowed today, but it demonstrated something important. Many of our fears and phobias are classically conditioned. We don't reason our way into them. We acquire them through association, often from a single frightening event. The good news is that conditioning can be reversed. Because fears are learned, they can be unlearned, and modern therapies for phobias and anxiety work on exactly this principle. Through gradual, repeated, safe exposure to the feared thing, exposure therapy, the conditioned fear undergoes extinction, and the person learns a new association. This is safe. There's another striking case of conditioning that breaks one of Pavlov's own rules: taste aversion. Get violently ill after eating a particular food, and you may feel revulsion at that food for years, even if the food didn't actually cause the illness. What's remarkable is that this learning happens after just one pairing, and across a long delay of hours, not seconds. That violates the usual conditioning timeline. The reason is evolutionary, an idea called biological preparedness. An animal that learned in a single trial to avoid a food that made it sick was far more likely to survive. So evolution built us to learn certain associations, food and nausea, with extraordinary speed, while other associations come slowly or not at all. The lesson of this segment is that classical conditioning isn't a dusty lab curiosity. It shapes your fears, your cravings, your gut reactions to foods and places and people. But association is only half of how we learn. We also learn from consequences, from what happens after we act. That second great engine of learning, operant conditioning, is next.